1, go.
GL.
Yeah, best of luck.
I'll be muting SHM's audio once more because he was not having his stuff muted. So both runners get Klungo cutscene skip right at the beginning. SecretHumorMan gets his molehill jump. Ooh, and bcaudell's audio is a little loud. Let's turn that down. Alright, so both runners starting into Klungo 1 here. Let's see how they do. SecretHumorMan first to enter in. Normally I would have his audio on stream because he's slightly ahead, but again, audio on stream. So Klungo on SecretHumorMan's side pulls out a red potion, and bcaudell's Klungo pulls out a blue potion. A nice easy red potion is the way to go for races, but I think a nice easy green potion is probably the way to go even more, to be honest. Anything but blue potion, but someone's got to get the short end of the stick sometimes, I think. Alright, bcaudell taking the nice safe approach, not doing any of the quick strats for Klungo. Can see a little bit of the video going through behind bcaudell's audio, or behind his where his webcam would be. So he's got a little bit of the game cut off on the right side of his screen. Not centered correctly in his layout. SecretHumorMan approaches the red house treble clef jump. Misses the jump up. Ooh. bcaudell wedges himself in place. First try. SecretHumorMan took a little bit of a try getting in place, but he made it work eventually. Alright, so SecretHumorMan, first one into jingling, grabs his first jiggy. bcaudell's just a couple seconds behind him, maybe 4 or 5 seconds. Delayed. But no big deal, we're still in the first 3 minutes of the game. Everybody knows the race starts at GGM early. Walking out of the house like they own it. Alright, so SecretHumorMan grabs the goggles first, out of Specky's cold hands. bcaudell does the same thing. Leading up to this race, seeing in chat, SecretHumorMan didn't want this race to go ahead. I wonder what's going to happen in this race. I'm on the edge of my seat with anticipation. Alright, here we go, plateau early. SecretHumorMan messes up the jump, the first jump. bcaudell makes it first try up. SecretHumorMan hasn't watched my tutorial. Plug. Alright, and now we're on our way to GGM early. Ooh, bcaudell Close. Very close first try GGM early. Having a little bit of problems getting it. SecretHumorMan gets it in third try. And bcaudell makes it in as well, so they're about the same length of time as they were ahead. SecretHumorMan had a couple problems getting up plateau early, but bcaudell had the same couple problems getting into GGM early, so we saw a little wiggling with who was in first, who was in second, but now it's back to about even the way it was. So SHM starts his run around. Grabs the notes, turns the camera real nice, jumps over the boulder. He's probably going to make an 11 on the timer if he runs well enough. Oh, but we're going to see a 10. bcaudell makes it around, and we're going to see a 9 on the timer from him. SHM makes it through the waterfall cavern. bcaudell having very clean fall, but went out a little bit too far, so I had to beak bust just to make sure he didn't fall off the edge there. Both players having okay waterfall layouts. I saw layouts in chat. Having waterfall falls. The brain is a weird thing, I tell you what. SHM taking 2 damage off the Yeehaw. bcaudell doing the same. And now SecretHumorMan is off to do his detonator section. bcaudell entering Wumba's hut as SecretHumorMan agreeing to throw the Globo into the pool, ridding of it of all its magic abilities, turning it into just a regular bow. bcaudell having to adjust himself slightly on the warp pad. Now SecretHumorMan makes his way into fuel storage. bcaudell joining him. Both players are neck and neck. I mean, bcaudell has been behind him the whole race by just maybe 4 seconds or so, except for that one little point between plateau early and GGM early where he was ahead. Ooh, SecretHumorMan taking a damage off the TNT stick before self-detonating. A little bit late on the plunger pull. Meanwhile, bcaudell makes it out just fine. And now SecretHumorMan is on his way, turning his camera in a really weird angle. Has to make a slightly longer path over to the side. Lands in the water, gets ready for his detonation levitation. Ooh, does it a little bit too early. A little bit too slow. Oh no, fails it a second time. He's got one more try. Tries to make this terrible angle work. Meanwhile, bcaudell, first try detonator levitation, makes it work, and now SHM has to redo it from Wumba's Wigwam. Doing detonator levitation at an angle like that is ooh. Yeah, he's catching up on his matches right now, Mumbo. He's had to wait quite a while. Alright. First try detonator levitation from SecretHumorMan. Just what he needed to catch up. bcaudell finishing his detonator section, and now he's on his way to go learn his first move. Hopefully we won't see our first bonk of the tournament, or of the match so far, but maybe we will. SecretHumorMan's probably praying just so we can catch up a little bit. But either way, that third fail on detonator levitation is going to hurt SHM quite a bit. Having to redo the trip and the waterfall is quite a big time loss. bcaudell now on his way to Generator Cavern. Does the turnaround and gets the regrab. Does it with his camera zoomed in too. You don't see that very often. SecretHumorMan now going on his way to Generator Cavern. Just Bill drilling the first boulder. Now let's have a look at how bcaudell does his power hut basement. Nice safe lamp jumps. SHM climbing the ladder in Generator Cavern, grabs the Jiggy, and he's on his way to Power Hut basement as well. As bcaudell leaves the level. Makes it out without bonking on fire eggs. So far we've seen bonkless from bcaudell, but it's still early in the race, anything can happen. SecretHumorMan still opting to jump around the boards, not quite doing the lamp jumps quite yet. This bcaudell has a really good fire switch. What happened, Ravana, is he failed the detonator levitation enough times so that he couldn't detonate anymore because he had too low a health. So he had to kill himself and run back to the waterfall from Wumbas. If the detonator has 1 health left, it can't detonate because you can't detonate so far as to lose all your health. You can only go down to 1 health left. And you're required to take 1 damage by detonating. So, ooh, that's going to be really low for SecretHumorMan. That's a much better shot right there. That should work just fine. Tried to set it up just a little bit too much. Alright, bcaudell's on his way to do Jiggy Wiggy puzzle number 1 to open up Mayhem Temple now. And let's see what kind of puzzle he gets out of this now. Not bad, but not great. Still gets a 90 MT puzzle out of it. Alright, now we have SecretHumorMan entering his Jiggy Wiggy. an SHM with a 92 Mayhem Temple puzzle. It's the little things. It was only 2 seconds better, but any catch-up is a catch-up. Alright, bcaudell is on his way out of Jiggy Wiggy's temple now. And he's on his way to go start his Mayhem temple. Temple, 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 temple. Everything's a temple. Alright, let's see how bcaudell handles his Jade Snake Grove early here. And makes it up and in. Nice and easy. May have practiced it because I recall in his first race against me he ended up bonking on the door, so a little more prepared for it for his second race. And now he's collecting his white Jinjo as SecretHumorMan is entering Mayhem Temple. SecretHumorMan going to do his. Will it be just as good and just as clean as his one against T-Gump was? Little low. Little facing low. Does he know the backup? He should, as he plays bingo. Yep. Makes it in second try. Oh, I don't think he ever does this route in bingo though. That's the thing. So maybe not. Maybe I'm just saying that. Alright, bcaudell with the nice snake jump, not having to readjust for his grenade shot. SecretHumorMan makes it through grip grab and learns learns the move without a bonk. Perfect Jinjo pickup from bcaudell. Going through the Jiggy, rising up just a little bit. Makes it to the second note without crash landing. Now SecretHumorMan is on his way to go wake the snake. Or not wake the snake, I guess. Ooh, that was... ooh. Jumped off at a really weird angle, but he still managed to make it all the way to the snake. I thought he was going to land in the brambles for sure with that. Alright. bcaudell with a beak bomb through the treble clef. Lands with 6 feathers left. He won't have to worry about them for the rest of the run. Oh my goodness, those flies. Oh my goodness, bcaudell got given the best flies I've ever seen. And SecretHumorMan, what are you doing? You forgot egg aim. Oh, but at least he realized. But only having 8 feathers, he's gonna be hurting for feathers. He's gonna need a backup nest. Unless he only does one beak bomb through the treble clef. Or 1 feather beak bomb, I mean. First try code, prison code for bcaudell. Just what he needed to stay in first place for this race. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna pick up a nest, but I mean if you know that you have to pick up another nest, then there's no point in Ooh, lands right in the middle of the fly field. He's got flies flying all over the place. His flies are in really good spot, but he was just in the wrong spot. maybe if he was a little bit closer to the wall, that would have been like just as good flies. But both runners with excellent flies there. I wish the flies would fly that close to me, but alas. So bcaudell now swimming on his way to pillars. Will his pillars be just as good as the rest of his Mayhem Temple has been so far? One jump. Two jump. Three jump. Makes it up. SecretHumorMan, I think, with the third try code. Yes. SecretHumorMan with the third try prison code. Or maybe it was second. I didn't see which pattern he did first. If he did the sun, moon, star, moon, sun pattern first, then it was definitely third try. SecretHumorMan on his way out of GGM now. bcaudell just collecting the prison jiggy. Or the swamp jiggy, sorry. Getting spit out of the quicksand. And now he's on his way to Jiggy Wiggy's temple. To open up his last 3 levels. SecretHumorMan onto his pillars. Jumps a little too low. Camera full zoom out, it's hard to tell exactly where he's jumping to. This is why I don't like having my camera zoomed all the way out, because it's hard to tell when you need to start doing your beak bust. There we go, zoom the camera in and suddenly pillars becomes a lot easier. Ooh, just a little bit short on that last one. Come on, SHM, you can make it up those pillars, I believe. Jump, flat, beak bust, that's all there is to it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he makes it up. My song definitely helped him. So SecretHumorMan is on his way to go do his swamp jiggy now. Meanwhile, bcaudell is just starting his Witchy World puzzle, I believe. I mean, even if you like press Z, you don't necessarily build drill. Like in my race that I did in my last race I did against T-Gump, I beak busted the boulder on purpose so I could get up on top of it. You just can't jump up on certain sides of the boulder. Like, you just, like, sit there and kind of hang. It's really dumb, but it happens. Alright, SecretHumorMan starting his GGM puzzle now, right as bcaudell is about to finish watching his Witchy World be opened. The gates have been flung open, and the amusement park with the appalling safety record is now open for business. $87 GGM out of SecretHumorMan. bcaudell having a little bit of problems with his JRL puzzle here. Finishing with a 76. Some of the pieces just didn't want to go in the right spots, so... Alrighty, and bcaudell is out of his puzzles. Meanwhile, SecretHumorMan working on his Witchy World puzzle, having a very good Witchy World puzzle. Ooh, picked up the wrong piece though. Finished with an 85, which could have maybe been an 86, a very close 87 though, if it would have went in the opposite order. So now bcaudell, all he has to do is go to Witchy World, learn Split Up, and set up the rest of his DCW. SecretHumorMan only has one puzzle left to go until he's done. bcaudell makes it around the fruity. He's got to beat a 76 here. Can he do it? Misses the piece, so goes for a different one anyway. Alright, SHM with the 81 JRL puzzle, so saves a handful of seconds there. Why has nobody made a Tutti Frutti meme? Because that's not the way you spell Tutti Frutti. Huh. Isn't it spelled like really weird? Like this? Like Tutti Frutti, except it's Tutti Frutti. SHM is not ahead now. They're both on their intro screens, but SHM is just on his way to go to Witchy World. Meanwhile, bcaudell is right on his way to go to Plateau. No, bcaudell, Banjo-Tooie does not have Tutti. She is seen as an image on the side of a milk carton, but she is never present anywhere else in the game. So I guess technically an image of her is in the game, but it's not her. Yeah, that was the JRL puzzle reset. I mean, prove me wrong, Asmi, if you can find where Tutti is in the game and not just a picture of Tutti. SecretHumorMan now on his way to learn Split Up. Oh, I see. Yeah, bcaudell, I actually did that in my last practice run. I did of any percent. I've done that in 100% more times than I care to count. Alright, SecretHumorMan running to go hit his button. Meanwhile, bcaudell avoiding getting meme signed here. And he does so. Ooh, SHM slides off the top of Dodgem Dome. But he's got a good grenade shot, so that'll set up his DCW just fine. Meanwhile, bcaudell's entering blubbers to grab some notes. Alright, bcaudell now on his swim. I'm pretty sure even a death to the eel for bcaudell here wouldn't catch up SecretHumorMan. He's still got a lot of stuff to do with all the stuff that happened at the beginning with I mean just Mayhem Temple in general, really. As well as the detonator levitation fail, it's definitely put him maybe, I mean, close to like 2.5 minutes behind at this point. Alright, bcaudell about to avoid his eels. Eels giving him a little bit of a gate there, so he chose to swim up and to the right in their opposite direction. Very smart. And makes it up. Not getting the honeycomb text from Jam Jars here. He must have collected a honeycomb somewhere else. Where are you at, plus minus? At this point in the run, you're plus 14.5 on your PB. SHM does not have splits up, so... Well, he has splits up, but he doesn't have comparisons up, so I can't tell where he's at, but I'm sure he wouldn't know. Leaving JRL, though, bcaudell, you're at plus 16.1. Which is fairly good for a race at this point. bcaudell getting meme signed, leaving JRL, completely forgetting that that sign was there, or perhaps underestimating its range. Meanwhile, SecretHumorMan just collecting the notes on the the window in blubbers. Now, the boulder has been broken for bcaudell. I mean, you just don't have a whole load of distance to walk around the sign is all. So, yeah. I didn't see SHM grab feathers, but he may have grabbed feathers after split up in Witchy World. Or on the way to grab feathers in Witchy World. But yeah, I didn't notice if SHM grabbed feathers on Clifftop. We're going to see, I guess. bcaudell getting red potion in Klungo 2. A nice easy end to his run. Not really having to think too much. Can just kind of let Klungo get really big and then just shoot him. Not leaving C up, though. Alright, SecretHumorMan making it out of Talon Torpedo without getting bonked. He's just death warping. Meanwhile, bcaudell is just leaving Klungo 2 on his way to go learn Clockworks. I think at this point it's just a coast. Alright, bcaudell is out. SHM going to Talon Torpedo the Boulder. Confirming our suspicions, he did not grab feathers at any point, having to turn around and do the walk of shame back to Wumba's tent to grab feathers. Oh my goodness. Oh, how embarrassing. Yeah, I didn't see SHM grab feathers at all, but yep. Oh, he didn't know that there were feathers there when you guys were in the call? Oh, you didn't know where feathers were. Yeah, there's feathers by Wumba. Yeah, that's the second time we've seen that in this tournament so far. Well, 10, this race happened while he was still banned, so... Ooh. Sorry for the long periods of silence between commentary, but my lips are incredibly dry, and I've been talking for a very long time today. No, Asmi, this was a round 2 race. This race happened early last week. Ooh, SHM missing his egg. Luckily oh my goodness, he almost hit a wrong clone. That would have been just the last nail in the coffin, I think. Alright. bcaudell on his way to Hag 1 now. SHM on his last chance to bonk at Clockworks. And he makes it in. SHM now setting up his first section of the DCW cutscene. bcaudell already in his file. About to start the fight. bcaudell trying to run laps around the arena. bcaudell having a pretty good first phase against Grunty. At this point, nothing fancy needs to be done. If bcaudell doesn't die to Hag 1, then that's as perfect as it can be. Alright, SecretHumorMan finally back into his file. Ready to go start his Hag 1 cutscene for real. Meanwhile, bcaudell starting his second mortar phase. Little bit of lag getting into C up there, but makes it up. Now we're gonna see how SecretHumorMan does his Hag 1 fight. I don't know Go-Go. SecretHumorMan just starting his Hag 1 fight. Finally all the cutscenes are out of the way. Meanwhile, bcaudell is just starting the shooting phase on his first battery cycle. Looking directly into the exhaust. It's hard to tell exactly where you need to stand there to not like get a face full of lag. bcaudell going for the right battery first. Connor75 here. The stats man is here. bcaudell is not on PB pace. T-fresh. At this point, bcaudell is plus 18 seconds, and he has 13 seconds of possible time save on Hag 1, but not enough. Ooh, bcaudell taking a hit, but he's got lots of health in front of him to make up for it, and doesn't grab the honeycomb. Gets almost pixels away from it and then doesn't pick it up. Alright, bcaudell has both batteries blown out as SHM starts his second mortar phase. Standing a little bit far away from the drill, but makes it on before the mortar can hit him. It was very close. bcaudell opting to go just blue eggs from 40 health. Lots of eggs to spare, 58, so he can miss 18 times and still be okay. I don't actually know if I'm gonna have the entire VOD of bcaudell here. Oh yeah, I will. I have another 25 seconds of video left, so let's hope he can finish in 25 seconds or less. I don't know if I downloaded the whole thing. We got 15 seconds left. Yeah, SHM uses grenade strats. 1 health. 5 seconds of VOD left. 4, 3, and he finishes with a 48 or a 45-18, and I'm just going to go ahead and pause it there because the video is going to end, and that's a really interesting spot to end. So let's go ahead and load up SHM's audio. SHM does not have audio muted on his stream, so we're going to hear his conversation with bcaudell in the voice call, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. That picture of Grunny frozen on bcaudell's side is a cursed image for sure. Oh no. Alright, SecretHumorMan on just finishing up his second board battery phase here. Almost said second bordery phase. I don't think I can make an emote out of that one. It's a little too blurry. I'll see what I can do here. It would be interesting. Shoutouts to hearing Gazzo screenshot. Oh no, SecretHumorMan taking a lot of damage to Hag 1. Aim a little too high. SecretHumorMan is at 1 health to Hag 1 here. Is he going to make it?
I'm at 1 health. But the lasers are off, so I just need to go around and run over health.
Alright. It's so funny how Hag 1 casually is like a really hard fight because you're not used to the controls, but once you like do a few runs, it's pretty easy. I think it's way easier than Grunty and BK.
Yeah. It definitely, well, I don't know. I feel like it's different mechanics.
Alright, SecretHumorMan down to 30 health left. He's got his health filled up, but he's still taking damage. He's at 2 health. He's at 1 health, and the Ugger is right there. He's got to collect health again.
Pick up some freaking.
Doesn't pick up that other health. He doesn't need it. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. Having problems aiming. He's back at 2 health. Oh no, he's back at 2 health again!
This is the worst Hag one I've ever had. Okay. 2 health, 15 health remaining.
Okay. Can he do it?
Jesus, is this
Will he do it?
48?
Getting out of the way, Grunny's shot. He's got... The Uggers aren't even bothering him. He's far away. And now we aim up, and there we go.
Alright, 48-44.
SecretHumorMan finishes with a 48-44.